what you need to do in report 8. This focuses on the sustainability analysis of ShopRite. So we're going to focus on what ShopRite is doing towards packaging, what are they doing towards corporate social responsibility, the community, all of those. So the first question asks that there are various pricing techniques available to the fast-moving consumer goods products that ShopRite Holdings can use to remain competitive. So discuss the various types of pricing techniques that are available. So guys, once again, I only want you to discuss the various types of techniques. So mention them, explain them, and then apply these various techniques to ShopRite by commenting on which technique you feel will be the best suited for them to use. So what I mean with this, so you will first explain the different pricing techniques, and then you'll choose one, maybe two of those pricing techniques and apply that to ShopRite. Recommend one or two of those pricing techniques to ShopRite. Then we're going to move on to what are the new trends in packaging. So explain the new trends in packaging with a list of packaging techniques and suitable examples from the case study. So you first have to go back to the case study and then also do additional research on the type of packaging that ShopRite is using. So remember that this is the basis of the question. And then inside of this question, you need to also answer the bullet points. So comment on ShopRite Holdings' efforts with regards to environmentally friendly and sustainable packaging. Are ShopRite using any environmentally friendly packaging? So maybe also think of their, are they still using plastic bags? Are they recycling any of their bags, for instance? Do they make mention of of recycling or reusing containers, for instance? Then can any of the products of ShopRite be classified as industrial goods? And then you have to also explain your answer there and identify the different trends in packaging and link these new techniques or trends with ShopRite's holding products. So what is ShopRite doing with regards to being more environmentally friendly? And is there maybe other trends in packaging that ShopRite is applying? So they're not necessarily more environmentally friendly, but they are applying other trends that are currently used in packaging. Then we are moving away a little bit from ShopRite and we are looking more towards the online delivery system. So I have spoken to some of you guys about the online delivery for ShopRite last week, if it will work or not. Personally, what I said to the one group is, I think it will work. I think it's a good idea, but what won't work is to increase the prices, like for instance with Uber Eats, where what a burger is 15 Rand more than what it would be at Steers, for instance, because it will be very difficult to explain to this type of customer why the sugar is 10 Rand at the store but 15 Rand online, for instance. So what I would do if I ever had to develop this concept, for instance, would be to keep the prices the same, but then to charge a delivery fee. Because you are really going to struggle to explain to them that that extra 5 Rand per product is for the delivery fee. It's just not going to work. So identify and discuss ShopRite Holdings' competitive advantage regarding their online store. So guys, ShopRite itself does not have an online store, but obviously Checkers does. So that's why I say we're moving away from ShopRite itself, and we're looking at ShopRite Holdings. And obviously ShopRite Holdings owns Checkers. Then compare 6060 to Woolworth's Dash, as well as to Pick n Pay's ASP. So guys, Pick n Pay's online delivery service was called Bottles, but they've now changed the name. They've rebranded it, and they called it ASAP. And then which online store is performing better? So compare 6060 to Dash to Pick n Pay. I did go and look. There are some articles where they have already compared these three online stores with each other. But maybe go a little bit further. See if you can find some information on or some figures on Dash, and then compare those figures to that of 6060. And guys, then what are the, so this question 4 is similar to this one here where we spoke about industrial goods, but now I want to know what are the similarities and the differences between consumer goods and industrial goods. So remember here in question 2, you had to explain if ShopRite is all the other subsidiaries can be classified as industrial goods. So is ShopRite selling any products that can be classified as industrial goods? Then Porter identified 3 generic strategies for achieving success. What are the 3 strategies that he suggested? And which of these strategies do you think ShopRite and Checkers respectively are applying to ensure that their products are leaders in the industry? And guys, the video that I showed this morning in the business management class, I loaded the whole article for you under more resources. Let me just double check. So there's a whole article that was written about so it's right at the bottom. It's called Checkers Rush. So there's a whole article on the new concept that Checkers is testing, and it just talks a bit more about 6060 as well. Then question 6 asks, what effect do you think ShopRite Holdings consideration of the environmental impact of their products will have on their marketing efforts? So what I would do from you guys, first one, look, remember once again, we're not talking about ShopRite itself, we're talking about ShopRite Holdings. So this is ShopRite and Checkers. So go and look at what is ShopRite Holdings says view and consideration on being environmentally friendly, and what are they as a combined company doing with regards to the environment. Obviously, you'll find more information on Checkers and on being environmentally friendly than on ShopRite. Is that maybe an issue? Should ShopRite also look at being more environmentally friendly? Remember that we spoke this morning about the bottom of the pyramid and economies of scale as well. And we're going to talk about that in chapter 3 of business management as well, where you essentially, if you look at Checkers, why is Checkers focusing on environmentally friendly when we can do the exact same principle and use the exact same idea on ShopRite as well, and through that achieve economies of scale essentially. And then discuss the impact of green manufacturing and social responsibility on the suppliers, competitors, customers, and employees. Okay, so guys, that is it. Once again, you're going to have to go and do some research. Remember, you guys also have to go back to the case study. Go and see what you can find in the case study about ShopRite as well as ShopRite Holdings being environmentally friendly. What are they doing towards sustainability? And then also look at how they are treating Checkers versus how they are treating ShopRite, and if there's a big difference between the two ideas that they are using. Okay, so guys, last week we started with Group Group A. So it's only fair if we start with Group B today. So I want to know, Mlondi, Gareth, Vuyani, Twaneli, Obakeng. Are all of you guys here? First of all, is all the group members here? Okay, so Gareth is having problems logging on. What is his exact problems, Blondie? Okay, let me quickly see what I can do from my side. Okay, so guys, are there any groups that are ready? I know Monique, I think you guys are ready to start, if I'm correct. Okay. Whew, now I have to be fair. Let me just quickly put okay, just quickly I'm looking for Blondie. Just quickly send him the link again. I just got the link. Just maybe send it to him again. Okay, let's start. So okay, so guys, I'm going to start with Monique and them, so group D, and then I'm going to move to group A. Okay, so group D, then I'm going to do group A, then I'm going to do group B because you guys are still struggling, and then lastly, David, because I'm waiting for the rest of your group, I'm going to do group C. Okay. So let's do it in that order. So let me quickly put everyone in their breakout rooms. Guys, I will monitor the main room. So if anyone enters the main room, I will just move them to their respective rooms.